Thank you so much for attending my presentation on why Porygon2 is better than its evolution, and first I'm actually going to compare their attributes. Unlike most evolutions, these two have distinctly different stats and were clearly made to fulfill unique purposes, but at first glance, Porygon-Z looks better. Porygon2's higher bulk just doesn't compare to the extra speed and special attack its evolution gets. Porygon-Z also learns an amazing ability in adaptability, which boosts its stab moves by 1.5 times on top of their normal multiplier. Instead of that crazy-ass ability, Porygon2 gets Trace, which while good, allowing it to copy an opponent's ability on switch-in, is not as blatantly game-warping as adaptability. That's cool, but why is Porygon2 better? Porygon-Z's stats seem way stronger. Well, it all comes down to one item, Eviolite. Since it's a pre-evolution, it can hold the item and boost its already solid defenses to amazing heights. In addition, the oftentimes dogshit normal type can help it live longer, as it has only one weakness. This added bulk, even without an Eviolite, lets Trace shine. Sitting on the field with an opponent's ability, especially a passive one, is extremely useful. Porygon2 plays a really cool role in Gen 3 overuse because of this, counter-trapping Dugtrio with Traced Arena Trap and knocking it out before it can do even more damage. If Porygon2 was less bulky, it wouldn't be able to take on Doug's high-powered Earthquakes, but instead can live hits and retaliate with super effective Ice Beams. Because of this, Porygon2 has had a ton of success. It's a surprising meta threat in VGC, functioning as one of the best Trick Room setters alongside another pre-evolution in Dusclops. Porygon2 is also able to use moves like Eerie Impulse and Ally Switch to be an even bigger pain in the ass, or it could play some offense with Foul Play. It managed to find tons of usage in Power Crept restricted formats, hitting top 20 in Series 12. It also shined at Worlds, appearing on nearly 20% of Top Gun teams and claiming 4th. Its singles resume is smaller, but still solid overall. While it never quite made it to overused, Porygon2 is shown in the lower tiers, even getting banned from UU in its first two outings due to its bulk and set variability. But I don't want to leave Porygon-Z out of the fun. I love it too much. Even though it's not on the same level as its predecessor, the virtual Pokemon is still left an impact. Porygon-Z is some of the highest potential peaks of any Pokemon in the game. Adaptability boosted Hyper Beams can rip even specially defensive Pokemon to fucking shreds, and similar to Porygon2, it is a plethora of coverage and even recover to stick around for longer. Porygon-Z tends to stay away from the top, but has thankfully found success in the lower tiers as a wall breaker. In conclusion, Porygon2 is definitely better than Porygon-Z, but most of its success can actually be attributed to its evolution's mere existence. After all, without Z in the game, Porygon2 couldn't run Eviolite, almost assuredly dooming it to irrelevance. Thank you, Porygon-Z, and thank you so much for watching.